Hello everybody, it's King back here with another video. Today guys, we're back with some more Minecraft Eternal Kingdoms. My apologies for the delay between uploads. I really am sorry about this. I didn't intend to take as much of a break as I did. Life has just kind of been really handing it to me these past few months. Usually I like to be very transparent, right? Because I don't want this channel to just kind of be like my channel. It's kind of like our channel, if it makes sense, right? I want this to be sort of like a community, like a place where like people can come, chill, and kind of like get all of the burdens of like whatever's been going on that day just off of their mind and just come and relax. I know that having YouTube channels with that sort of vibe as a kid definitely helped me out, and I just kind of want to be able to provide that for others as well. So usually I'm very transparent about why there aren't videos. If like I'm just being lazy for a few days, I'll just come out and say it. I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I've just been procrastinating like crazy or whatever. But most of the time, especially lately, it's been sort of health issues that have been keeping me from being able to record. And I don't want this channel to kind of be a trauma dump, right? Because I don't want to I don't want this channel to be depressing. So I don't want to talk too much about being ill and like about what kind of illnesses I'm going through and all that stuff, just because it's not really in anybody's best interest, quite frankly, like to be all depressed and bummed out and all that stuff. And but at the same time, I do want to be transparent and stuff. So it is kind of like a difficult sort of middle ground to find, and I haven't found that, obviously, but I am going to try. So yeah, I've been a little sick. Well, not a little, but yeah, I've been sick. So that's why I haven't been able to record. The problem is, it's so many things have been happening literally in such a like a compacted period of time that even my doctor can't quite tell what's causing my current symptoms and stuff. So like we're just kind of taking a wait and see approach, and we're trying to kind of like combat the symptoms as they come on. But yeah, that's enough of that depressing talk. So as you guys can see, here we are in this Minecraft world. Episode 2, we left off with saying, oh, I'm gonna look for a place to build, and now as you guys can see, it's been quite a few days since that episode. I have been playing really hard. I've been like I want the series to do really well. It hasn't been doing that great in views, and I kind of get that. This isn't really a Minecraft channel, but I still want to just kind of put in my full effort and for this series, and maybe like one day it'll just randomly pop off, and when that happens, I'll be able to be like, okay, see, now I'm not so kind of like bummed and not spending time for the series and stuff like that. Speaking of that, I will be doing a live stream today. Hopefully today, I want to say. Right now, I'm kind of torn between doing a Minecraft live stream to of the building series that I've been talking about, where we're gonna build like MetLife and Stark Tower, or do a live stream where we play some Marvel Spider-Man, because I want to restart that series from the very beginning, just because the recording quality, the video quality, everything about it wasn't exactly the best. So I kind of want to redo it and like start from the very beginning, but I don't want to just constantly do like videos on that, because it's not going to be the most like entertaining, I would say. So I think doing a live stream would be easier. It would just be like it would allow us to catch up to our current progress quicker, but it would also just be better quality, better like sound quality, better recording quality. Everything would just be much more optimized, and so I definitely do want to kind of go ahead and restart that series up. Now that we're kind of done with all those kind of info updates, as you guys can see, this is where we're gonna build this mountain right here. It doesn't look the best right now. I promise it will look way better. I have a big plans for this mountain, and not just this mountain, but basically this entire sort of like this entire sort of mountain range, right? This area here, all of this, it's yeah right here. See all this kind of mountain right here. It's as you guys can see, probably I named the dwarf cave. We are going to be we're going to be making a community of dwarves here. I have big plans for this mountain. I'm gonna completely overhaul everything. It's gonna look very cool. What I plan to do, if you guys have ever seen Pizza Hut Seasons 1 Minecraft house, right? His oh, by the way, this is a turkey from a mod, so that's I've already had like a bunch of slices, which is why like there's only this little bit left. But yeah, that's what this is. So if you guys have ever seen Pizza Hut Season 1 Minecraft house, where he basically like put like that glass window and like that house and like stuff like that, I don't know what it was, but I really liked that build. I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping out some trees, because I need to get all these trees kind of gone to start this project. We need all these trees kind of gone, so let's go ahead and craft those axes here. Actually, let's wait, because in 8 seconds we get to sleep. So yeah, I'm ever since that sort of series has been live, every single one of my Minecraft houses have been a variation of that sort of house. For whatever reason, it's always kind of been that same sort of like glass window in a mountain, except like I've always put my own like little touches on it. And this time I want to take that concept and do it above and beyond. It's not just gonna be a glass window in the mountain. It's gonna be a glass window in a mountain connected with like a little dwarven hut. Like let me show you guys. Let me show you. Teleport. So oh yeah, by the way, we're allowing teleports on the map. We've played on this server, me and my sister, a lot recently, so now we've kind of have more concrete rules. But this basically, this thing, let me go on spectators just to show you guys, because unfortunately we don't have a way to fly in this server. We are trying to look for a mod that will allow us to fly without being too cheaty, but as of right now, since I don't have anything, we're just gonna go on spectator and be able to fly. And as you guys can see, this entire sort of mountain is gonna be like cleaned out. We're gonna get all the cobwebs, or I'm gonna get all the cobwebs and stuff, and like we're gonna like make this like a dwarven hut, right, with like a bunch of like dwarves and like some mine shafts and like trains going like through, and like a hut over like let me go creative actually, because you guys can see my hand. Like a hut over here, and like maybe another house over here, and like a train, like a railway going like this in this direction, you know what I mean, or like maybe going out of that hole and like going back through that hole or whatever, you know what I mean. Basically, we're gonna turn this into a super cool area, and then if we go here, which is where our house is, right? Yep, which is where our house is, right? This is going to be like entirely, like I said, we're gonna have like that glass window type thing here. We're gonna like have the entrance here. We're gonna have like maybe like a house sticking out here, where we might have another glass window of like another resident in here. Basically, we're gonna turn this entire massive mountain into like this community of dwarves, right? And like it's gonna be super cool. It's kind of difficult to put into words, but you guys are just gonna have to trust me. It's gonna look super cool. Now, as you guys can see, again, I have been playing a lot. I have full diamond armor. I have a backpack here. I have this is all my stuff here. I've raided quite a few dungeons, which is how I have all of this. Again, I'm just kind of showing you guys all my stuff here, so you guys can kind of have an idea of what I have. Yeah. So, actually, let me show you guys my farms, because I started starving on like the second day of playing this game, and I had no more food, and like I hate usually setting up farms without having like an idea of where I want my farms to be permanently. But this island, I've already decided this island is going to be where the dwarves like have all of their sort of farms, whether it be animal or like tree farms, plants, vegetables, all that stuff. So I'm gonna clear out all the trees and stuff on this island. We're gonna put we're gonna like make sure it's not connected to any land, you know what I mean? So this area we're gonna like clear up, this area we're gonna stop, we're gonna disconnect this area. We're gonna put a giant wall, and the only way to get into this like island is gonna be through like the tunnels and the railways of the dwarves, and it's gonna be like a massive industrial like farm area, right? That's what this island's gonna be used for. I have a giant wheat farm here. At one point we had like 250 cows in this pen, so I've just killed them all because they were lagging on the server, and we don't need them anymore. We have like a bunch of food. I don't need them anymore. The chickens are even worse. The chickens, I swear to God, multiply like crazy. Not only because the eggs, but also because the seeds from the wheat farm. So it's just like, I swear at one point I had like over 300 chickens. It was crazy. So as you guys can see, I slaughtered them as well. Just kind of tried to keep the numbers down. So yeah, that's kind of the progress update. That's what's been going on in the server. So let's go ahead and start getting these trees gone. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually, so hold on. Let me show you guys what the level is gonna be at first. Obviously, so this is where our entrance is gonna be. So 79 right here. This is where our entrance is gonna start. Right in this kind of level right here. Let me see where I have some. Yep, there we go. Alright, there we go. This whole area is not going to be like this kind of steep. It's gonna go down 3-4 levels, and then we're gonna connect it with the rest of the area. So basically, we're gonna fill up this entire space with dirt. But like, I've been planning all this out in a creative world for the past few days, right? So when I say I have big plans for this world, I have some huge plans for this world. If everything goes according to plan, I promise you this place is going to look so beautiful. It's going to look amazing, right? But the first thing I have to do is get all these trees out, because like I said, this entire area is going to be terraformed. I'm going to basically have to remove, like, I'm basically going to be building all of sort of this area up, right? I'm gonna have to be filling it up with grass. I'm gonna have to like bring it up a bunch of like levels. While we're actually here, before I cut, let me just explain my deaths to you, because as you guys can probably see on the side, I have 3 deaths. So my first death was by a falling tree. I was on that little thing and the tree fell on me. I was standing in the very corner of the block like this, right? Literally just like this, and I was hovering off of the block, and like, you see, like, I'm technically not even on the block. Although, technically, I guess I am, because my shadow still counts as, like, on the block. But, like, the tree fell. And then, it, like, I'm not kidding you, like, a good 10 seconds went by, and I didn't die. And I was like, I played the game, and I won. I risked it, and then I just died. Like, I took instant, like, 10 hearts of damage, just instantly died. I was like, oh, okay. I was at full hearts, too, but I guess even with full iron armor, as soon as a tree falls on you, you're just dead. I guess that's just what it is. Let me just collect. See, yeah, that's one issue of dynamic trees. That's definitely an issue of dynamic trees. If you leave acorns on the ground, it'll plant its own tree. And as you guys can see, this area is very like a lush area, so the trees grow very fast. So I kind of have to be sure to pick them up quickly. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video real quick, guys, and then we are gonna come back once I've kind of cleared out all these trees from the area. I didn't want to do this off camera because I wanted you guys to be able to see sort of how this mountain looks like before we do any work to it. That way, once we finish all the terraforming and all of the planning and stuff, and we look back on this build in like 10 episodes or something, we can be like, oh wow, this is a completely different mountain. So just take a look at this. Remember this awful looking area, right? Let me get an sky view here. Let me go up here a little bit. So there we go. Remember this area, because it's not gonna look anywhere close to what it looks like now. So remember this. It's gonna be completely different. And I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, we are back, guys. So this is what it looks like now. As you guys can see, I've gone ahead and taken care of a bunch of trees here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be using oak wood in this build, so now we just have a bunch of oak wood that we're not really going to do anything with. This build is primarily going to be made of spruce wood and dark oak wood. As you can see, I've kind of gone ahead and gathered some here. I don't know if this is going to be enough, and I don't actually think it's going to be enough, which is kind of worrying, but we'll make do. Also, there's going to be a lot of redwood in the elven builds. I mean, sorry, not elven, the dwarf builds. The dwarf builds, I wanted to be primarily like redwood, dark oak wood, and spruce wood, right? It's gonna be a lot of these sort of darker woods. I might add like 1 or 2 more woods in wood types just to add some variety. But as of right now, those are going to be the woods that I kind of want to primarily focus on, just sort of like building team. I guess I accidentally destroyed this tree as well, but it's fine since I still have this cobblestone. I can still teleport back up here whenever I want. So let's go and start. Oh, actually, no, I don't have enough dirt. Yeah, no. Let me grab some dirt. By my estimate, I'm gonna need like thousands of blocks of dirt. So I don't actually think this is gonna be enough, because I need several thousand, not just 1,000. As you can see, I have 1,000 blocks right now, but it's not gonna be enough, unfortunately. Quite frankly, it's not gonna be enough at all. Yeah, it's just not gonna. It's not gonna do it. It's definitely not gonna do it. Okay, so 79. So this level right here. All right. So. Let me make sure I have some torches here. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and connect it up here. This waterfall I'm actually gonna keep. I don't plan on removing it. I plan on turning this area into like a little not a little spring, a little what's it called? A little not pool, because it's not really big enough to be a pool, but it's gonna be like a little like I can't think of the word, like a little oasis, like a little, like, I can't think of the official word. I don't know why my mind is blanking, but we're gonna basically have like a little, like, a waterfall, a little mini waterfall. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so it's gonna like basically pour into like a little hole where like there's gonna be like some flowers and like maybe like a lily pad, you know what I mean? It's gonna be small, it's gonna be pretty small, but it's gonna look very nice, hopefully. That's my kind of plan. Yeah, so all I'm gonna do is kind of branch out this area a little bit, just so I can kind of have a idea of where this is actually gonna go. Alright, don't worry, this is gonna look way better than it does now, I promise you guys. It's just, like, it's not gonna look so weird and awkward, and it's not gonna look so flat either. I do plan to add proper terraforming to this. Like, we're absolutely gonna re-add the trees, like, not as densely populated as they once were, but we definitely will still have trees here and there. This entire area will basically be like almost like a little bit of a valley, but not as much. This is way too steep. Like I said, it's gonna be like 3-4 blocks lower than this level right here, and it's gonna like it'll look very nice. All right, I promise you guys it will. You just have to trust me for a little bit, okay? First things first, I kind of have to what do I? Okay, here. This is what we're gonna do. I don't want to block this off. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I want this to be here. I want it to kind of be natural like this nice flow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. Double cobblestone, so I actually know that this hole is where the waterfall is supposed to flow out of. And then that way we can fill this up without all the annoyances. And as you guys can see, we're already down to only 800 blocks of dirt. So like I said, we're gonna need way more dirt. I don't have to like fill all of these bottom levels with dirt. It could be stone or cobblestone or even wood. Although having wood at these bottom levels would absolutely annoy me. It would just be my own like personal OCD thing. Like I don't know if this is just me, and maybe it is just me. Tell me in the comments down below. But when I'm doing builds like these where I have to like terraform a large area, I can't do it knowing that the block underneath it is like wood or something that doesn't make sense. If that makes like when I'm terraforming an area like this, right? Even if the top layer is dirt and grass, right, and that's all cool and stuff, if the bottom layer, that even though if nobody knows it but me, is like wood, for example, nah, it hurts my brain, it hurts my soul knowing that. It's like, but there's no possible way that planks would be there, because like this is clearly underground, so it has to be like a stone type of some sort. My brain is just too logical with basically everything I do. Like I have, like, this is the problem with me, you know what I mean? Even with things that I don't really like give a damn about, it still just bothers me, and it's nothing I can really do about it. This is the way I've always been. My brain is like hyper logical, and it's just, especially for things that I really care about or I'm really passionate about, the more illogical it is, the more it hurts my brain, right? Like, it's fine if it follows certain rules. Like, for example, I love mythology, right? I'm a very like big mythological buff type of guy, right? Like when it comes to mythology, I love like listening to it, learning about it, all that kind of stuff. And like most stuff in mythological stories don't make any sense, but that's because they're following their own set rules, you know what I mean? Like, I don't expect somebody from like the real world to like suddenly wake up one day and be a cow, right? That makes no sense. But if it's following like, but if it has set rules and stuff, and if that happens, then I'm like, okay, whatever. It follows the rules of the world, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? The rules of Minecraft are stone and like is found underneath, like in caves and stuff, not wood. You know what I mean? So I just can't. Like, my brain literally won't allow me to do so. Alright. This is gonna be a little. This was easier and creative when I had stuff like when I could already see how like everything was gonna look. You know what I mean? Let me see here. So if I remember correctly, I want it to be sort of like. Alright. Alright, let me look at screenshots real quick, because I do have some screenshots. I know this video is already at 20 minutes, and we haven't really gotten much done, unfortunately. I'm still sort of like a newbie, a novice when it comes to recording stuff, and I do apologize about that, guys. It's not like, I'm sure like a more what's it called? A more professional YouTuber would already know how to like make everything. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. Yeah. This thing right here has to be branched out. This little level right here has to be branched out a little bit. Alright. So yeah, like I know that like a more professional YouTuber, right, would be able to like edit this in a way where like they can still get this amount of progress done, but like they would do it in like a much more entertaining or like a less inconvenient for you, the viewers, way. I'm not good at doing that. Like even like basic editing, I'm not good at. I don't. It isn't that I haven't not tried to learn. I have, and I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong, but it takes me like 40 minutes to edit like a 20-minute video, and it's like I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if it's like I'm definitely going to try to do it more in the future. It's just I'm not very confident in my skills, you know what I mean? Okay, and it feels kind of wasteful to spend that much time doing something that I'm not even very confident in, if that makes sense. That's the way I've always been. I don't like putting in effort for something that either A, I don't see the value of, or like B, that I don't think I don't think the time that I'm putting in is equivalent to the result that I'm getting. It's just the way that I've always been. It's the reason I was such a bad student in school, right? All my teachers would vouch for the fact that I was a very like intelligent kid, at least when I was younger. Now I'm just a dumbass, but like in the past I was definitely much more of an intelligent kid. But like I hated school, bro. I would sleep through classes and stuff. I would do the bare minimum just to pass with a 70. Like, I would do the math in my head. I'd be like, okay, so I could, if I pass this test with 100 and I get at least an 80 on this test, I don't have to do homework for 2 weeks, and I could still pass the class with 70. And that's what I did, the math in my head, and that's what I would always do. And like, because I didn't like putting in more effort than like what was absolutely required for something I just didn't see the value of. You know what I mean? For classes that I liked, I went ham on those classes. You know what I mean? Like criminal justice and stuff like that. I loved those classes. But like even then, even with classes like those, I would like participate in the actual class, but I wouldn't do the homework. I just wouldn't. Like except unless if I found the assignment interesting and fun, I would spend hours, sometimes even weeks. Like if we had like a slideshow presentation or like stuff like that, I would spend literal hours on end making sure that it was the most pristine thing possible, because I found those types of projects interesting. But yeah, so this is what we have right now, guys. As you can see, we've consumed a lot of dirt just to get this kind of structure here. But that's gonna be all for today's episode. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the start of this little build. Next episode we'll already have sort of like a little bit of a blueprint. You know what I mean? I'll kind of fill out the rest of this off camera. Not entirely, but just enough so you guys can get an idea where it's going. Because like I said, I want this to be a very group effort. I know this looks very ugly right now, but I promise you it will look way better. But as of right now, that's all. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Also, if you want to talk to me or your fellow viewers, use the comment section down below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or just me videos of me goofing off. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't, I hope it turns to a great and a wonderful day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. See you guys.